Spaniards are famous across the world for their cultural traditions such as bullfighting, but they are equally passionate about hunting wild boars. For many hunters, wild boar hunting is one of the most thrilling, difficult, and rewarding challenges in the outdoors. Personally, this has been by far the hardest and most unforgettable wild boar hunt of my life. The landscapes, the adrenaline, the chaos of chasing massive tuskers in the mountains, and the cultural contrast of hunting in a Muslim country made it an adventure I will never forget. Hunting wild boar in Muslim countries, such as Tajikistan, is unlike anywhere else in the world. By religion, locals will not touch or eat wild boars, which allows the population to grow unchecked. This turns the country into a wild boar hunting paradise, filled with massive tuskers, roaming untouched through valleys, forests, and mountain slopes. Taking advantage of a few extra days in Tajikistan, we set out on a trophy boar hunt that would test my skills as a hunter to the limit. What happened over the next 6 days was never in our plans. It was wild, chaotic, and at times felt like stepping straight into Jumanji. Every morning in the mountains of Tajikistan started with glassing. Hours were spent scanning the ridges, searching for signs of boars bedding down. Hunting strategy here is all about patience, planning, and reading the terrain. Tracks in the snow revealed herds moving between mountain ranges. And with the help of our guides, we tried ambushes, quiet pushes, and long stalks. Tajikistan is extreme mountain hunting. Every day meant climbing nearly 1,000 vertical meters in snow, thin air, and freezing temperatures. This is not an easy hunt. It is dangerous game hunting that demands endurance, precision, and mental toughness. The first breakthrough came when a huge male wild boar appeared from a ravine just 50 meters away. He moved slowly, confidently, unaware of us. I steadied my rifle and waited for the right moment. At 150 meters, he paused, and I squeezed the trigger. The shot hit perfectly, and the boar ran only a short distance before collapsing. Approaching the fallen animal, I realized just how massive and powerful he was. Broad shoulders, strong tusks, and a muscular frame. This was a true trophy boar. The adrenaline surged through me as I touched the tusks, knowing this was my first wild boar in Tajikistan. The cultural experience was fascinating as well. While I was proud to take down such a magnificent animal, our local guides refused to touch it. By religion, wild boars are considered unclean, so dragging the animal out of the mountains fell on just 2 of us. For me, this highlighted the unique opportunity Tajikistan offers. Because locals do not hunt or eat wild boar, the population grows huge and unchecked. It's making the country one of the best places in the world for serious wild boar hunters. But not every day ended in success. On one hunt, we spotted a massive herd, more than 20 wild boars crashing through the forest. My heart raced as I tried to pick out the biggest tusker. Roberta whispered directions, but with so many animals moving at once, chaos set in. I aimed, hesitated, shifted targets, and by the time I locked on, the moment was gone. The herd vanished into the thickets. My stomach twisted with adrenaline and regret. Hunting teaches harsh lessons. You only get one chance. If you hesitate, it's gone forever. The final morning in Tajikistan brought one last opportunity. With just hours before our flight, we spotted a huge mob of nearly 40 wild boars bedding down in the forest. There was no time for hesitation. I set up quickly, locked my tripod, and when the largest tusker appeared, I took the shot. He dropped instantly. A second shot confirmed the kill. Just like that, in the final moments of the hunt, I secured one of the biggest boars of the trip. The relief, excitement, and adrenaline all hit at once. It was a last-minute victory that defined the entire journey. This hunt in Tajikistan was more than a hunt. It was an extreme adventure, cultural experience, and a personal challenge. Wild boar hunting here is unlike anywhere else in the world. Massive tuskers roam freely because locals will not touch them, creating a true paradise for trophy hunters. The physical demands of mountain hunting, the unpredictable chaos of wild herds, and the raw adrenaline of pulling the trigger on a giant boar make this one of the most intense and rewarding hunts on Earth. For me, this was by far the hardest wild boar hunt I have ever done, and also the most unforgettable.